Welcome back to Take It From the Top. It is Monday, January 15th or January 16th on a Tuesday for
y'all.
you guys. Hear me out.
Talk to me.
Well, before I even want to talk about my team, let's just ask how your weekend was.
I feel like it was good. So, nothing crazy happened, though.
Okay.
At least in my world of fandom, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if I was a fan of any of the playoff teams, I would either be really depressed or super hyped, you know what I mean? Depending on what's going on. But, I mean, it was a cool weekend for me, man.
I think there were some games that really threw me off.
Yeah.
Big time. But then some games were super predictable just from weather standpoint and from just you could see a mindset on certain teams' face, and we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But all right, let's do it. We got the news, notes, and knowledge here.
We're locked in, bro.
We don't have much. I only have a few pieces of notes, but we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Patriots, they move on from Bill Belichick.
Yeah,
Bill Belichick
officially.
basically retires the same time Nick Saban does. Like 24 hours after Nick Saban does. That's a little sketchy to me, but that's all right.
You think so?
I don't
Or do you think
I don't want to start creating things, you know what I mean?
Talk to me.
But like, what if they do something?
I saw
It doesn't even have to be coaching.
Yeah. I saw a ton of people commenting or like tweeting the fact that imagine the two greatest coaches of all time made like their own podcast.
I heard that.
And then
I heard that.
weekly, just like no opinions, like no biased opinions. They're just like, this is what I saw. This is what needs to be done. This needs to be better.
You know what I want to see them on?
What?
Add them to College Game Day.
See, I don't think either of them would like to be on a official news broadcasting. You know what I mean? Because I feel like they wouldn't want to filter themselves and then just be like, bro, the Cowboys were straight garbage. I
don't think they're really filtering themselves, though. Because you got Pat McAfee on there saying anything and everything.
I guess so.
So if he can make the culture change a little bit in that sense.
I guess so.
Because you know them guys are going to be right on some predictions.
Oh, for sure.
Every week. Down to the T, scores, game script, everything. It's going to be insane. But good news is that we hired Gerard Mayo. I almost said Jared for a second and did, Patriots culture pretty bad. But this is new.
How you feeling about it?
I feel great.
Do you?
I gave you a hint of it on Friday because we seen each other on Friday, and I'm feeling great about it. I think it's something totally new. I mean, I feel like this is like the first black coach we've had.
Probably is.
And like, maybe in
I think it's franchise history.
Is it? Like, I'm excited for that. I think he was the definition of a leader for the Patriots for so many years. I mean, he was a captain for at least 5 years straight for us. And under that system to be a leader and be a captain speaks volume to me. But I want to see what he decides to do as a coach.
Yeah.
I don't want to see nothing related to Belichick. Nothing. I don't even want to see the same like thoughts. I don't even want to see the same formations, dude.
I'm telling you, you're going to see the exact same formations, at least defensively. I think he'll bring some spice to the offense for sure.
Yes. I'm fine with defense. Defense, we're clamps. But offense, I want to see shotgun. I want to see 5 wide. I want to see wildcat. I want to see triple option. You know what I mean? Some stuff that gets me going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I just don't think Patriots are at least there yet.
And wait until we get a black quarterback.
Do you think they're going to shoot for Jaden Daniels? Do you think so? I can't remember if I've asked you. What quarterback would you want the most in this draft class?
Where we're at as a pick where we're at?
Yeah, like realistic wise, who do you think you can get? And what do you like that?
Okay. This might sound crazy.
Oh boy.
There's 2 routes we can go.
Okay.
Just get Jane Daniels and call it quits.
Yeah.
Right? Or we can trade down a little bit. Right? Like a lot.
Yeah.
Like a whole lot. And get like a J.J. McCarthy. I know. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy.
Do you really want J.J. McCarthy?
It sounds crazy. Hold on.
You really want J.J. McCarthy?
Dude, could you imagine?
I'm telling you right now, he's gonna be a bust.
Hold on. I don't care about him. Okay. Hold on. He's like a second rounder, right? He's a second rounder. Okay, respectfully, he's a second rounder.
Yeah, rightfully
the
so.
Picks we can get surround him. That's what I'm looking at. Have like 2 first-round picks, right, and then like 2 or 3 second-round picks with just talent on the offensive side of the ball.
I feel like we've seen what happens though when you have a bunch of talent around and no quarterback to sling it, and it just gets you nowhere.
With who? Who have we seen?
Okay. So I can't stand doing these arguments with you because you always
Call out your crap? I know.
No. What?
No, I didn't do it.
So this past episode, I was trying to defend C.J. Stroud that he made that offense as good as it did. Your argument against it was the Texans were good at hiding the fact that Nico Collins and Tank Taylor are like good athletes, but they just never got to showcase it. So that I would point to C.J. Stroud because he's the one that made them better.
Okay.
So that's one example that Nico Collins couldn't show how good he was. Tank Dell was a rookie, so I mean.
So do you think
really
the Patriots have guys that they just need to showcase? They need an actual quarterback to be decent, like a Tyquan Thornton. Do you think he still has?
Let's just put it like this: you run it back with Mac Jones, and say you have Marvin Harrison. Do you think you get any more production?
Any more production?
Yeah.
Man, I feel like we do. Like, let's be honest. I can't listen. I haven't seen a wide receiver be open on the Patriots in like 3 years, so I can't tell you. But I feel like with Marvin Harrison getting separation, most quarterbacks would make more progression than what was last year. I mean, like Mac Jones will probably be better, but he won't be good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you're saying, but
you could stare down him and just be like, hike. And still
my argument is, if you keep, let's say we keep a player like Scary Terry on the Commanders,
okay,
he'll put up 1,000 yards a season, or you put Scary Terry on a team like the Chiefs, he's going for 1,500.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, but
I don't understand you. I don't.
What?
So you need a quarterback. You need a quarterback to even have a chance at any production for your offense. So why would
you can still have production, but the ceiling isn't as high for production.
So what you just said is you would rather draft J.J. McCarthy and then a few weapons and then hope. So like let's just hypothetical. You'd trade down pick wise, but you get like maybe a first round like 15 and a first round like 30.
Yep.
You draft like Aroma Dunzy. And you like draft like another weapon, and then J.J. McCarthy in the second round. Do you think that would be better than drafting Jaden Daniels and then running it back with your wide receiver core?
I think
that's a better way to phrase the question.
That's an even question.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at it like this. If J.J. McCarthy's good, we're good, right?
Yeah.
If we're not, I'm looking at next year. I'm looking at Dylan Gabriel from Oregon. I'm looking at.
Ooh,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but like, I was gonna rephrase the question again.
Go for it.
You draft Roma Dunzy and then Keon Coleman and J.J. McCarthy.
Oh god, dude, don't put me in that delusion. That's horrible. Why would you do that? I'm gonna go to bed being like,
that'd be crazy.
Rome, we won the Super Bowl, and they're not gonna do any of that. They're just gonna draft Jane Daniels. But oof,
would you rather have that? Or would you, because, and my argument is J.J. McCarthy doesn't translate to what is going on in this clown show.
So we're watching the Bills and Steelers game while we're doing this pod. Bills are up 21-0. The Steelers, dude, they can't hold on to the ball. If you gave
pulled it. We pulled the hamstring.
This is so bad. Okay.
But, so yeah, or like in a more realistic world, it would be probably just Roma Dunzy and then J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah.
Would you rather have that than Jaden Daniels and run it back with the wide receiver core? Because I feel like your wide receiver core ain't bad. It's not. I mean, it's not great, obviously.
This is now. I'm gonna say
now,
something.
what if you went and got like a T. Higgins? Would you want Jane Daniels?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's. I would. I'm gonna say some crazy things. I would give him the $100 million
for 4.
Yeah. With Jane
I feel like if you're the
Daniels,
Patriots, you have to be honest.
And then this is what I want as a Patriots fan. This is exactly what I want.
Okay.
Exactly. If it doesn't go this way, I'm not happy with draft night.
Okay.
And I know this is gonna be super. This is gonna be rare to happen.
Crazy.
Jaden Daniels, 2nd round. Troy Franklin from Oregon.
Okay.
That's what I want, and I think it's the most realistic.
Okay.
But like what you just said, I probably have more because if we're getting a first rounder next year, out of one of these trades, I'm feeling good. But that's you can't be doing that, dude. Not Rome Keon.
Yeah, the Rome Keon and the JJ's kind of crazy.
I was like, Keon, whoa. What do you want? Okay, let's move on a little bit.
Yeah.
The Bills, we were watching the game now. We're offering $20 an hour.
I know.
To help shovel and free food.
Bro, this is no exaggeration. I looked at it for about 5 minutes and said, am I about to drive to Buffalo?
I did too.
Drive to Buffalo.
I did too.
I was like, bro, I'm not going to lie. If I work 8 hours, 160, cool. Food.
Free food.
Like,
you're in the stadium.
I know.
You could walk around and just see.
And like, do you think they like let you in the game for free? Because like, there's no chance that stadium is full right now. Do you think they let it slide?
I think if you're the right negotiator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you were like, oh my goodness. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Different thing. You walk in and be like, hey, I don't want any of the money. Let me just get as close to the field seats as possible.
With my work,
yeah.
I brought that up to somebody yesterday. They said, depends where the seats are at. But you don't know where the seats are at.
I know.
That's the good question.
But I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll have to take a deeper look when the game pops back up. But I don't think they got the upper level.
No.
Yeah.
No,
so
did you see the Packers fans today? So there was a dad and I'm guessing his kids.
Okay.
They didn't shovel his seats. So they just walked through the snow and he cleared the path.
Oh, really?
To sit on the seats.
Yeah. Wow.
They knew what they were doing.
For sure.
They knew what they were doing.
That's crazy.
I think one guy was crazy enough to be like, "Where's these people sitting at?"
Yeah.
Because let's
let's
mess with one section, even if they're Bills fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I would try to negotiate that.
I would too. I mean, honestly,
like, can I at least get tickets?
Yeah, like $160 is 100. Like anybody can have $160. Mm-hmm. You can't have the memory of like a game like
exactly.
This. You know what I mean? And it might be breakout too. So it's
sure.
like, it is breakout for sure.
Yeah,
but it's a good memory, dude. It's a good memory. So, all right. Let's move on here. We got Caleb Williams declaring for the draft.
Yes, I know. I saw that. I was like, officially, finally.
It's about time.
No more diva activity.
Thank God. I mean, I was waiting for him to be like, I want 70% share of the team that drafts me. And
wasn't that like an actual thing?
It was
like 5% or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. And so, good news.
I'm not gonna lie though, it's not that bad of a request because like. Bro,
the worst they can say is no.
Because he's going to go to the Bears. I'm telling you right now, he's going to change the entire franchise.
No.
I promise you. Dude,
do you think he needs...
I'm telling you right now, like, I'll save it for later because I got some crazy wild takes later.
Okay. I have one question.
Yeah.
Do you think the Bears should draft him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to get crazy. I'm not going to lie. It's going to get absolutely wild.
So, Alabama... Their coach basically retired on him. And have you seen the students with the statues? There's a statue of him at the university, and they put flowers and candles in front of it, like he died. Like, dude,
bro.
They're heartbroken,
on top of this too, I told you the day after. I told you the day, like the day you retired. I told you the day after. There's gonna be people uncommitting and then transferring. Told you there is. I can't remember. I'm so
Isaiah
sorry.
Bond. He went from Alabama to Texas.
Was that the number one wide receiver, like the next class?
Dude, number one wide receiver.
I knew it.
Hold on. Do you really believe he's the number one wide receiver and the number two prospect of that year? Like he was late. He got late. You don't know? Okay.
I got no idea. I don't know anything about high schoolers these days.
No. He's a college player.
Okay, then this the kid you were talking about is different than I'm talking about.
Oh, well, the kid that caught the ball in the Auburn and Alabama game for the win. Have you seen that? The kid that caught it, 17, that's who transferred to Texas.
Okay.
So he was ranked as the number 1 wide receiver and the number 2 player ranked in the portal.
Wow.
And I was like, that's when he started to bloom.
Yeah.
And that was like game 8, 9.
Yeah.
So I'm confused about ranking, but that's
Texas. I wonder if that's including expected declaration of other players. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if that's
I get you.
But and then the other person I was talking about, there's a kid in high school. I don't know what his name is, but he's a 5-star wide receiver, uncommitted from Alabama the next day.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tough. he was also like a top like 20 like prospect in the country, like just completely uncommitted the next day.
So once Alabama, they realized that Nick Saban was basically off the board.
Yeah.
They went out and tried to hire someone. They ended up hiring the former Washington head coach.
Yep.
Kalen DeBoer. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
He's the one that led them to the national championship, right? This is what I have a problem with. Now, you tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
It took them less than 24 hours to make a decision.
I know.
And
I don't like
tell
that.
the team.
I don't like that.
Did you see the players on live, Instagram live, saying he didn't even tell the team. He just left.
I know.
That move right there, I know people don't like the transfer portal a whole lot, but like if coaches are going to dip on you, you got to do what's best for you.
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean?
I'm telling you right now, half that Alabama roster dipping, bro.
I know, but it's real tough. Oh,
touchdown!
Steelers scored?
Touchdown, Deontay Johnson.
Wow. Okay. So yeah,
that's crazy.
It's just
if that's true that we're Nick Saban just up and dipped.
So, what does Alabama's future look like? Are they? I think they're still a top 10 team, 100%.
I'm telling you right now, like I'm gonna piggyback off of what I said last week. It is all about culture and it's all about the coach. And I'm telling you right now, half that team will be up and dipping.
Okay.
So will they be a seeded like a
ranked team?
Yeah, ranked team for sure.
Yeah.
Do I know where in there? No. But
yeah, okay.
I think Alabama will always be a football school, football community. I mean, but that whole like we're expected to win this year ain't ever happening ever again.
It's gonna be tough. Listen, Kalen, have fun, dude, because it's gonna be a high expectation.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, I have one last piece of news. It is MLB news. It is not crazy, but Jordan Hicks signs a 4-year deal with the San Francisco Giants. I know this is a kind of a loop. Like I'm trying to introduce some more MLB news because we're getting there. We got about 75 days left before opening day. Okay, so I'm itching, dude. I'm itching. So Jordan Hicks, he's a great pitcher. He's got speed like crazy. The thing is he doesn't. I think he can't control a whole lot of his pitches.
Yeah.
But for the Giants, the Giants have not been making a whole lot of moves recently to get Jordan Hicks. That's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So that is what I got for news.
Okay.
What do you got for us?
I just wanted to mention one more thing about NFL-wise. I guess Jalen Hurts came out today and said he is not happy with the offense. He's disappointed with what the offense has been doing. And, like, kind of felt like he was throwing shade at the offensive coordinator, in, like, my opinion. But because I feel like he said something along the lines of, I mean, we were good last year. So I was just like, okay. And then, like, I just thought it was funny because last week, A.J. Brown, we said we have to put our trust in the coaches. So just after seeing that, I'm doubling down on stinking money line for Tampa Bay. I'm not going to lie to you.
Ooh.
So, like, I'm just standing on that. And then after that, I got a bunch, not a bunch, but he's going to do MLB. I'm going to do some NBA news and knowledge, and hopefully we can sprinkle that in to keep the podcast going.
For sure.
But
we're down, man.
That's crazy.
Go ahead, though.
But NBA wise, the Heat have officially announced they did a jersey ceremony yesterday for D Wade, and during that they announced that they're going to be making a statue for him. So you know how like Shaq has a statue and like Michael Jordan has a statue. Yep. They're going to do like that, but for D Wade in Miami. So that's cool. I like that the NBA is doing that. I feel like other sports should do that too. Like figures or players that went through there and just completely changed the whole franchise. I think that they should deserve a statue. So
Yeah.
like even for like football, like if like LT got one in New York, like that'd be fire. And
LT in New York?
Yeah.
Wait, which LaDainian Tomlinson or Lawrence Taylor?
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh. Because LaDainian Tomlinson went to the Jets. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
Okay, well, I was like, dude,
LT played for the Giants, right?
Lawrence Taylor
Lawrence
played
Taylor.
for the Giants. Yes.
When I say LT, you think of
I think of LaDainian Tomlinson. Yeah, I know it's crazy.
Really? Because
Yeah.
everybody else thinks of Lawrence Taylor.
No, I know that. And
Okay.
because we're here, I know that. But I think LaDainian Tomlinson,
Okay.
dude, I don't know how many times I've played Madden when I was younger.
Yeah.
LT. Oh, it's LaDainian Tomlinson. Like, I didn't grow up with Lawrence because I just didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't a
Okay.
Giants fan.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, look, Lawrence Taylor. Like if he doesn't have a statue, he should have one.
Yes,
Type
I
deal.
think we should also, as an NFL fan base,
Yeah.
have a sphere, right? Like a circle with the
Okay.
best players, and they're empty until further
Ooh,
notice.
fire.
You know what I mean? And have like a hall, like a what's that? Like a Ring of Honor kind of deal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And have all these different. I think that would be good to implement.
Yeah.
For most teams.
I mean, like-
but, the Panthers would have
Nobody.
they'd have the owner throwing a beer at the fan.
Bro,
what they
that'd
would
be
have.
so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
No, let's think for a second. Who have the Panthers had?
It has to be only Cam Newton, but like, does he deserve it?
Steve Smith?
Ooh, 100% right. Steve Smith Sr. would definitely get in. Yeah, Luke Kuechly for sure.
Oh, Luke Kuechly.
Luke Kuechly.
For sure. Okay.
Luke Kuechly's in that.
Okay.
Okay.
Man,
All right.
that's recent. Holy crap. Okay. Go ahead. I'll
Okay.
let you keep going.
And then like the last like noticeable news for anybody that's like even somewhat cares.
Mm-hmm.
Draymond Green, he
Has punched another dude?
no, he's not punching our dude.
Oh, okay.
But he's expected to return today against the Grizzlies after a pretty decent amount like game suspension because like I don't know if anybody like follows it, but he's always been known for like either punching someone in the face or like kicking him in the weak spot, you feel me?
Yeah.
But there was like a 2-week span where he probably did something outrageous like 4 times. Just like and like punching people and like kicking people like 4 times in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
There was a center on the Suns. He goes, I don't know what's wrong with that dude. I think he needs to go to a mental hospital or something like that. Like straight up.
Yeah.
And like after that what?
Vucevic? Or
I don't know how to say it. Joseph Nurkic.
Nurkic.
Yes.
Yes.
Nurkic.
Okay, we're good.
Nurkic said it because he got rocked right in the face for like no reason.
Oh, yeah.
So he was just like, I don't know what's wrong with him, but like I think he needs to like go to therapy or something like that. He said something along
He
those
wasn't
lines.
wrong.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
And so he like Adam Sandler like Adam's that's crazy. Adam Silver suspended him, and I guess during that he was like, I'm about to retire right now. And like Adam Silver was just like, I'm not gonna let you even do that. Like even if you want to, I'm not letting that happen. So, well, yeah, nobody knows what's happening with that guy, but he is returning tonight. So whatever.
Do you think he's like, not to this
Yes.
extreme,
Yes,
but do you think he's like the Antonio Brown of basketball?
I think so.
You think so?
I
Like he's
do.
just playing. That's the only difference. Is because he's
Yeah.
he's playing, dude.
Because every time I look at the Golden State Warriors, he's just doing something outrageous.
I know he's getting like gray patches too.
Yeah, I know.
It's
The
weird.
beard's
It's-
kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know.
And
It's getting up there. But
Yeah, but I mean, if anybody cares about that.
listen, could you imagine thinking you have leverage? You're just like, I'll do it. And he's like, you can't do that. And you're like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, Adam Silver looks at me. He's just like, I'm like, you're in such like an emotional state. I'm not letting you do that. Just savage.
All right. Is that all you have for
That's
news
all I got
notes?
for news.
Cool. So that is all we have for the news notes and knowledge this week. But segment time.
Let's go.
Here it is. So I created the question this week. We had one question. Well, it's more like 3 questions,
Yeah.
but one segment. So upcoming is the 2024-2025 season, right? This is who we think will either have a breakout season, a sleeper season, or a disappointing season. Okay, and I mostly did. Actually, all I did was first and second year players. So they're going into their second year as sophomores or going into their junior year, and basically, so like a breakout, way better than what they did first year. Sleeper, they had a decent season. It was, I think there might be some holdbacks from either the organization or the script, or not the script, the scheme, or, things of that nature. Disappointments, it's just like, okay, we thought he had some type of juice, but not there. Yeah. So where do we want to start? Do we want to start sad and like disappointments, or like do we want to
just get him out the way?
Do you want to just get him out the way?
Get him out the way.
Okay, let me hear him. Who do you have for disappointments?
So I'm not gonna lie, I have players. I have a player for each for sure, and then I've got like teams sprinkled in as well, like as overall like team breakouts or sleepers or whatever.
Yep.
So for biggest disappointments next year, I have the Dolphins and the Browns as my teams.
Wow.
I don't think the Dolphins. So I think the Dolphins can replicate what they did in the regular season, but I think they're going to do the exact same thing in the postseason next year. So I don't want to get on the hype train of watching the Dolphins put up like 50 points. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then just losing in the first round. And then for the Browns, I don't think they're. When I look at the Browns, I don't look at them as 11-6. If that makes sense.
It makes sense.
So the way I was thinking about it, you know how like the Giants last year overperformed? Like the Giants last year overperformed to get to the playoffs and actually won like the first round. And I think something similar will happen with the Browns, where they just overperformed this year, and I think they're actually they might make the wild card next year, but I don't think like there's gonna be some Browns fans that think if they run this back they're gonna go all the way. I don't think that's happening.
No.
But I don't think any Browns fans believes that. But so those are my teams that were for biggest disappointment for next year, and then this is going to be a devious lick. Biggest disappointment, I think Puka.
Now,
hear me out.
Mm-hmm. Explain.
Triple Crown. What do you do this year?
Who? What did
Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp won the Triple Crown following year. Nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna rebuttal.
Okay.
Let me rebuttal.
Feel for it.
Age is a big concern with drop off.
From going from a Triple Crown 1 year to the next year looking like you're not even the same player.
Because of he had
1 year age difference.
There's an age. I think when you go from 30 to 31, I think there's think about it. Adam Thielen, okay? Devontae Adams had a drop off. If you like it or not, he had a drop off.
Dude, I'm telling you, you give Devontae Adams thinking a good quarterback, he's getting you 1,300 easy.
Who?
Devontae Adams.
Yes, I know, but there was still a drop off. Like, I'm not trying to throw away what the situation was. There was still
I don't think so.
A drop off.
I don't think so.
D-Hop drop off.
Yes.
You know what I
mean? But he's old though.
He's like 31. I'll do it. But go ahead.
That. But yeah, so that's just. I don't think it's gonna be a big drop off. But I don't want everybody after a rookie season like that Puka just had. D-Hop's 31.
31.
Okay. But I also don't think he had a big drop off either. I think he's just in a bad situation. I think all these older wide receivers that are known to have great years are just in bad situations now. You give D-Hop and Devontae Adams a good quarterback, I think they can put up similar numbers to not similar. But I think they can both go for 1,300 now.
Odell's 31.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, 2 torn ACLs, bro.
I know.
I feel like that's.
I know. It's just, I can't believe he's 31.
Yeah.
All
that's
right.
Crazy.
Okay, so
people look at what Puka just did and did the 1,400 yard season. They're gonna start. Nobody's gonna think he's like Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase, but they did that rookie year. Yeah. And now they're going on to crazy 1,600, 1,700 yard seasons. There's just no chance that Puka's doing that. So I think it's not even going to be that's a disappointment, but I just think he'll get maybe 1,100, 1,000. So it's that's still a great year, but it's just do I see Puka getting 1,400 again next year? No.
I think the Rams really have to figure out what their quarterback situation is going to be.
I know.
Soon. I mean.
Yeah, and I think the quarterback plays a big role in the Puka factor.
Yeah.
And then depending on what they want to do with Cooper Kupp too, because I called it, dude. I can't. Unbelievable. I let everybody know. Ain't no way Cooper Kupp doing even close to the same thing.
No. Yeah, I think we all kind of figured out who he's going to be. In last year, right?
Yeah.
Last year, before the end of the season when they had that really bad season.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp rolled his ankle and was basically inactive the rest of the year. Came back this year, hurt himself again.
Yeah.
He hurt himself right before the season started. And then he was off to a slow start. It's just the injuries. I feel like they play a factor. It's at an age. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Are those your disappointments?
Those were my big disappointments, yeah.
Okay, I will go on with my disappointments right here. No one's going to like this.
Oh, boy.
No one's going to like this. Christian Watson, he will have a... Yeah. This is what's going to happen. I'm thinking fantasy football, and I'm also thinking performance-wise as well, real life. Christian Watson was set up this year to have a really good year. I think people are just giving him the injury pass, right?
Yep.
He's been hurt all year.
Yep.
I think he does have the potential to be good, and I think people will get wrapped up in the offseason of being like, oh, he was just injured. That's all it was. This is a steal of a pick. I don't think he's going to do good.
Really?
I think his first year was basically Jordan Love's first year, right? But, dude, let's just be honest. I mean, he has not been able to stay healthy. If he could stay healthy, maybe.
Well, that's the whole Packers stinking wide receiver core, bro.
I know. And so that's where I'm at with them. But I got two more.
Okay.
I got his teammate, Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
I think he will be – he's 28 right now, okay?
Yeah.
That's the area where running backs start to become – I'm not going to say useless.
Yeah.
But, like, real bad. Like, there's a serious drop-off.
Yeah, I agree with the serious drop-off for running backs at a certain age for sure.
Yeah, and so – he's been doing it his whole career, being great. I mean, we just saw him own the Cowboys. Let's just say that. Yeah. But I think next year, Jordan Love will improve, and Aaron Jones will not be as reliable. Okay. But I have one last one. This one's it might not shock. Like, these are guys that haven't done much, but I think people are going to rise up to them.
Okay.
And they're going to fall straight on their face. So last one I have is Jameson Williams.
Okay.
Wide receiver from the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
He has flashes. He has certain games. I think people are going to draft him thinking that Jared Goff will give him more touches in his third year. But he just doesn't look like he's an NFL-ready wide receiver. Yeah. I know it's weird to say as a NFL receiver. But he just looks weird out there. He doesn't look like Sam Laporta looks like a top 3 tight end to me. Amon-Ra, top 5 for me.
Yeah,
and so
dude, I mean, after this, dude, I'm putting Amon-Ra top 3 right now, bro.
Yeah, and no Pro Bowl.
I know, outrageous, but he gets all pro.
Gets all pro.
That's why.
Make it make sense.
That's why the Pro Let literally just doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
I would take probably any of the receivers. Then
the only. Let me see.
Yeah, you get that going, but I think he's just a deep threat, and that's what he's going to be because he does not look mobile enough to make side to side plays to move around. He's a lot of like Tyler Lockett who just falls down, doesn't take a whole lot of hits.
Yeah,
and that's good for longevity, but I'm not really excited for his future. So now that we're done with that, do you have the Pro Bowl wide receivers pulled up?
I've got. Which side are the
NFC.
Lions? NFC?
Yeah.
Okay. So then it is CD, AJ Brown, Mike Evans, and Puka. And honestly,
give me all of them except for
CD.
CD.
Yeah, me too.
100%.
Okay.
AJ Brown did not have 1,500 yards this year.
No, he didn't.
There's no way.
No,
so
I thought he had like 13.
Let me look because honestly
I'm pretty sure CD is the only one that all pro wise. I think CD should be 1 right now. Dude.
Woohoo.
CD and Tyreek? They both had 1,700.
I think because of CD going up at the end and Tyreek slowing down, I think it hurts Tyreek. I think CD.
Oh yeah, I agree too. Yeah, I would still give CD the nod.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think AJ Brown had around 1,300, and I think Mike Evans and Puka. I want to say AJ Brown and Mike Evans both had around 1,300, and then Puka had 14, obviously. So, yeah, I would give Amon-Ra the nod over that.
1,400 yards, for A.J. Brown.
Okay.
So definitely not what Amon-Ra did.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the A.J. Brown case was that the first 7 games, bro, he was on a tear.
I know.
He was on the tear that CD finished with. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But,
so
yeah, I still agree with you.
I put CD right here above Tyreek. If you didn't peep that. So
gotcha.
Sleepers, all right,
Okay.
are guys who won't be total breakouts, but you'll see a improvement where they're looking into their next year.
Yeah.
Pretty bright. Their future's looking pretty bright.
Yeah.
So I will start off here. I will bring up 2 Giants first. And this is going to be difficult. Excuse me. Wan'Dale Robinson.
Okay.
I like Wan'Dale. He looks very much like an Amon-Ra. Looks dang near the same, just more shifty in my opinion. I bet you the Giants are probably going to draft a wide receiver in this upcoming draft. But with Wan'Dale not having to be the one, I can promise you with that pressure being let off his shoulders, he's going to do a lot better than what he just did this previous year, especially with him and his injuries.
Yeah.
The other Giant, Evan Neal. So
Okay.
Andrew Thomas took forever to become great as an O-lineman. I think it takes the same thing with Evan Neal. He's going into his 3rd year. And so this is around the time where Andrew Thomas started to not be amazing, but you could see improvements. And so that's another sleeper for me. Keep your eye on him. Another O-lineman, Osiris Torrance for the Bills. He's a guard for them. He was drafted last year or 2 years ago. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I know this. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm. 2023. It was. Wow. Some of these guys I feel like they've played already, but
Yeah, I know what you mean.
so he's in his rookie year. To me, he has spurts. I mean, his footwork is really great for a guard. If he were to be a tackle, I feel like he'd be very shaky. But playing an interior lineman position, I think he's going to start being great. They might move him to center here and be the plug.
Really?
That's what I could really see out of him. It's also hopefully him being able to stay healthy. Is the Steelers about to take that back? And no. Incomplete pass. So I'm excited for the Bills to see. They've always struggled. I mean, they haven't struggled drafting O-linemen, but I feel like some of them just disappear eventually. Last guy I got here. You ready?
Okay.
Treylon Burks.
Okay.
Wide receiver for the Titans.
Yeah.
I think these 2 years with D-Hop is going to help him a lot realize who he can be, right? I think he needs a guy in front of him before. He did have who did he have? No, he was traded. Well, he wasn't traded, but A.J. Brown was traded for this pick with Treylon Burks. And so I think after this year we'll see him start to go up the board, and I think he'll be he'll be a top 12 wide receiver. That's bold, but I think he'll be a top 12 wide receiver in 2 years. Yeah. I think he has the same build as A.J. Brown. I think the quarterback play is what's hurting him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's who I have for sleepers.
Okay. All right. So here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was struggling to find the cutoff from sleeper and breakout.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my 2 teams, and I have 2 players that I think are sleepers, and then I got a bunch of breakout material type players.
For sure.
So sleepers for teams. If draft night comes and everything goes right, I think the Bears are going to be mad nice. I'll continue with that in a little bit. And then I think the Falcons, if they draft a good quarterback or get a good quarterback in the offseason, I think with the level of talent they have on the offensive side, I still like Kyle Pitts a lot, and I love Bijan. So if they can get a new head coach in there that actually has some brain cells to use their weapons, I think that they could be really, really good. And then for players, I have running back from Las Vegas. I got Zamir White.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Jacobs getting out,
Yep.
getting old. I think they got to rely on Zamir White a little bit more.
Okay.
It's his 2nd year, if I'm correct. going to be a second year, or is it second year now?
I think it's a second year now.
Okay.
So, but third year.
Yeah. Yep. So that still qualifies.
Oh, yeah.
So third year, in my opinion, I think they'll probably still rock with Josh Jacobs for maybe like the first 2 games, but I think Zamir's going to just take it.
Oh, so you think they're going to sign him again?
Who?
Jacobs. Because this is his 1 year, like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they picked him up again. But I wouldn't personally, because I like Zamir. And then on top of that, I feel like Josh Jacobs going to want a bag, even though his production wasn't it.
Yeah.
So, but... yeah, if Josh Jacobs is really out, then Zamir's going to go crazy.
I like that.
So that's going to be my one sleeper pick, and I hopefully they use him right. Las Vegas is also one of those stinking teams that just don't be using people right. So, and then the next sleeper pick I got is his other teammate is getting a lot of credit, but I got Rashid Shaheed on New Orleans. He is the opposite side of Chris Olave.
Yep.
So I think as Chris Olave gets a little bit better, hopefully that can be a 1-2 type situation. So, I mean, he is a little bit older, so he's 25 right now.
Okay.
But I still think after the finish he had this past year, he had a pretty good finish according to like fantasy wise. He was like up there for points, but I mean, Saints also dropped like 40 in like the 2 out of the 3 finishing weeks, but so.
Okay.
I think those are my pick, but then like the Rashid one is more just if Derek Carr can stay healthy and play at like a decent Derek Carr level, like I think he can still have a really good year coming up after that. But I don't know what's going on in stinking New Orleans either, because they're like $70 million over the cap, bro.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're like, dude, they're ridiculously over the cap. And then because of that, I'm pretty sure it's Michael Thomas's last year on the contract, so they probably won't pick him up because I think his contract's hefty, bro.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I'll ask you. I got like, oh man. So I'll give you 2 teams. Okay. And I'll ask you what you think for sleepers. Cardinals.
Okay.
Do you have them? Would you, even though you didn't have them written down, would you be surprised if they were a sleeper team next year? Like, I've been on that boat for a few weeks now.
When you say would I be surprised, like would I be surprised if they did well?
Yeah, like what do you expect out of the Cardinals next year?
I think if they have a fully healthy Kyler, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think they'll make playoffs.
Okay.
But I think their record could be a cool like 8-9.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like I think if they have full Kyler for the full year, I think they can get 4 more wins than they did this year.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Here's another team.
Okay.
I can get with that. Titans.
Yikes.
Because I'll slide this into my breakouts of why I think they're going to be. When I say breakouts, if we watch the Titans
they're in your breakout? The Titans are in your breakout.
They're my breakout. Hold on. I know this is a hot one. This one's real hot. I should not be touching
I'm going to keep it a $150. Ain't no way.
Listen, they had 5 wins this year.
Okay.
In their division alone, I think they can have at least 6 next year. I think they can go undefeated in their division next year. Yes, that's with AR, right? That's with CJ Stroud and Trevor Lawrence. Okay, I agree. That's yikes. Okay. I don't think we've seen the full I know we haven't seen the full progression of Will Levis. The O-line is absolutely horrible. Yes. And this is where I'm going with this. Peter Skoronski, who got drafted last year at the 9th overall pick, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to say fully sure.
Okay.
I think he will one-up this upcoming year. I think he'll be twice as good as what he was as a rookie. I mean, he came out of Northwestern. There's no reason why he couldn't have a breakout season, especially if the Titans go O-line this upcoming draft. It's a lot less pressure. I feel like no lineman can look good if the other 4 suck.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at with him. And now if the Titans focus on O-line and give Will Levis any type of time, I can see Tajay Spears having a serious breakout season.
Okay.
No Derrick Henry. He said his goodbyes. He said thank you to the kids for looking up. Crazy. For looking up to him. And so those are the 2 Titans I can see really like even Treylon Burks, I only say he's a sleeper because Will Levis is liking D-Hop a lot. So
yeah,
I will say these two Titans have a huge opportunity upcoming this year. And I think this is a make or break for them. And then I got 3 others.
no Vrabel though.
I know, but it's a coach. You know what I mean? It's a coach. I know what you're thinking. You're gonna be like, Keegan, you wanted Vrabel last week. Yes, but I
feel like coaches mean more than what people think.
no, they do. But I think the next coach coming in sees who's gonna have to have.
Who's the coach coming in?
I don't know who it is.
Okay,
but I think if we're sitting here on a podcast saying Tajay Spears and Peter Skoronski have an opportunity, the next.
I mean,
coach
I didn't say
definitely
that.
does.
You said that. So if Bill Belichick goes in there, I can get behind this.
Yeah, but he's retired. Sorry, no
Do you
one
think
can
he's
have him.
retiring?
No one can have him, so don't even think about it.
Do you think he's retiring, or do you think he's trying to mess around with another team?
No, he won't do that. He too old, bruh. He's 70 something. I'm telling you.
What do you,
Dude? Bill, listen.
If he goes,
listen to me, Bill.
If he goes
Listen
to
me,
the
Bill.
Falcons and gets his get back on the entire universe,
I told you this Friday, dude. If he goes to Atlanta, he's getting a grill. He's gonna get a grill and a chain. It's gonna piss me
Bill
off.
Belichick in Atlanta could go absolutely ballistic.
You know what would be actually crazy? It'd be like, what's going on here? He would go to the Bucks.
Dude,
Do what he did and win one and be like, I could do the same thing, Tom.
Yeah,
that would be a get back on a whole different level.
You think so?
Oh, for sure.
I think Bill really wants to win one more ring without Tom.
He has to.
Right?
Yeah.
So you think he has to go to our team? He's going to the Falcons, bro.
I think he has to if we want to make the
debate even, because right now everybody's like, oh, it was just Tom for so long. What's going on?
Ooh, that's nice. Just Bernard, absolutely shattering his ankle. So I got 3 more. You ready for these?
For your breakouts? Okay.
Quentin Johnston. Everyone does not like him right now.
Chargers.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Ain't no way.
Absolutely struggled trying to catch the ball.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. And just finish yours thing. I want an instant rebuttal after what you say though.
I will allow it. Quentin Johnston cannot catch a football to save his life. Okay. Hold on. Keenan Allen's coming. He's going. This is his last year. I think this is last year because he's on contract last year. Mike Williams coming back from a torn ACL on his last year on his contract. Both these guys looking real. Like Keenan Allen looks great. He's 31. He looks great. Mike Williams had an iffy early career as well. And Mike Williams, we could say, is top 20 when healthy. No?
Bro, I was thinking about it today, making the list. The wide receiver depth in the league right now is absolutely insane.
No, not top 20.
Dude, I'm telling you, you put up like stats versus stats. I'm telling you.
Whoa, hold on. I don't want to really put like stats up. I mean, like just a jump ball guy, like a 2. Like he's definitely a top 3 number 2 in the league. Yes. It goes Jalen Waddle, then him.
Devontae?
No, Mike Williams.
Yeah, see, now you're off your rocker, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking Devontae.
I've seen Devontae play, and dude, he's the same thing as Mike Williams. He's a dude.
I'm pretty sure
he's hit or miss.
Just keep talking, mate.
Okay, look at the game logs, and he is a hit or miss. Okay,
I'm about to pull up stats for
he
both
is
sides.
Never consistent. You're gonna like this one because this is a given. Yeah, Garrett Wilson, obviously.
See that I have him as well.
Obviously,
once he gets A-Rod, bro, holy, it's about to go ballistic.
If A-Rod gets hurt again, dude,
I know he's gonna retire.
Do you think about switching teams?
No, dude. The
worst he can say is no.
If I've seen the butt fumble, I'm staying for life. You know what I mean? It's like I'm that deep in the roots.
When that happened, what happened? What was your
like?
reaction?
What happened to me?
Yeah.
I like seriously went into school the next day getting clowned so hard, and I was just like, why am I a Jets fan?
In the back
I was like,
this.
what's
wrong with you?
a little, like I was like probably like middle school, maybe like a freshman in high school. I can't even like remember like what year it was, but I was just like, if I switch now, nobody would really know.
You're early. Now we're in it, dude.
I know. Now I'm in it. Yeah, now I'm stuck. Well, I was just like, if I dip now, nobody would remember ever again.
And you can make it quiet too.
No, for
You know
real.
what I mean? Okay.
Everybody like, what fan are you? I'm like, I'm a Chargers fan, bro. Like it's just something random. You know what I mean?
To something out the blue.
Yeah, I know.
So this is my last one here.
Yeah.
Tyree Wilson. He was drafted last year by the Raiders. Now, this is where I'm at with this team. Okay. I hope the Raiders sign back Antonio Pierce and Max Crosby stays. Because if Antonio Pierce is not the coach next year, Max Crosby said he will request a trade if he does not get the actual job, right?
Correct.
Now, there's two ways I can look at this, okay? If he does stay, I believe Tyree Wilson will have a breakout year because of Mad Max being on the other side.
Okay.
If he doesn't stay and Mad Max is gone, I still think Tyree Wilson could have a breakout year. Now, let's bring up a few key points. Chandler Jones went Antonio Brown, full Antonio Brown. So that gave Tyree the opportunity to thrive, right? This year he had like 3 sacks, 29 tackles, not a whole lot. I think with his development, though, and the high draft pick, he will definitely be, for me, I think he could really be, for an edge rusher, for like a defensive end,
Yeah.
top 10 next year. Top 10.
You
Is that
think
crazy
so?
to say? I don't think there's a lot of defensive edge rushing. Like, there's Nick, Micah,
Yep.
Myles Garrett, TJ Watt.
Yep.
Who do you put after that?
I'm saying Max.
For sure. We could say Mad Max. Judon when he's healthy.
Yeah. Edge rushers, bruh.
Edge rushers. My mind's going blank right now. Let me look through teams real quick because I know there is a few teams that.
I mean, we're probably forgetting
Brian Burns.
Okay. Yep.
I think Brian Burns is definitely up there.
For sure. For sure.
Do we put Will Anderson up there yet or no? Too early? Too early? I think it's
Aiden
too
Hutchinson. What are you thinking?
Early. Yeah, he up there.
He up there?
100% he up there.
Yeah. Okay.
Is Cameron Jordan up there? Or is he more defensive tackle?
I think he's D tackle now.
Okay.
Because I think I was thinking like the same thing with Chris Jones. He 100% DT.
Montez Sweat.
Do you want to get the nod of Chase Young?
No.
He's on the brink though, on the edge.
He like top 15 for me.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
But I think Tyree Wilson has a huge opportunity here.
Ooh, Hassan Reddick, bro.
Yeah,
Okay. He up there for sure, right?
for sure. Yes, for sure. I'm thinking.
Who am I comparing against? I forgot.
I'm thinking.
Who am I comparing against?
Tyree Wilson.
Oh, that's right.
Tyree Wilson. Nick Bosa. I mean Joey Bosa. Is he up there?
Recently?
No, not really. Right. So I mean.
Bengals boy. Hendrickson.
Trey Hendrickson?
Dude, he a dog. I promise you I'm putting him over him. Hendrickson been balling, bro. Put respect on him.
17.5 sacks?
Oh, I know.
What have I been missing?
Oh, I know. Yeah, he a dog.
43. Dude, that's the ratio to tackles to sacks. 43 tackles. 17.5 sacks. Does that mean that... Wait, do sacks count as tackles?
I don't think so.
No.
And then, I feel so bad, but is DeForest Buckner, is he an edge?
D tackle.
DT, okay.
Oh, man.
Then, yeah.
Hold on. Let me say one here for giggles.
Okay.
Because you're going to shoot this out real quick.
What, a breakout?
No.
Oh.
Real quick here. No, I'm not saying it.
Say it.
No.
You've gotten that far.
Jadeveon Clowney.
Maybe back when he was stinking on Alabama or whatever team he was on, bruh.
South Carolina.
Yeah, whatever.
Scrub.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
You want to hear these Devontae Smith stats?
Yeah, hit me with them.
Okay. So, the last fully healthy season for Mike Williams was 2021. So, now we're looking at 3 years ago. Played 16 games, 1,146 yards, averaged 15.1, 9 touchdowns.
Could you say that one more time for me?
2021, so 3 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
1,146 yards,
Mm-hmm.
15.1 average per catch,
Okay.
and then 9 touchdowns.
How many catches?
My apologies. Receptions, he had 76.
You want to hear Mike Williams?
That is Mike Williams.
I thought you said Devontae Smith.
Did I?
Yeah, you said Devontae Smith.
Then, yeah, it's Mike Williams' last fully healthy season in 2021.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I was like, we have the same stats here. I'm like, but they're the same guy.
No. I have Devontae Smith too.
Okay.
So, I'll say this year for Devontae Smith, he had 16 games.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't want to compare this year to this year's Mike Williams. He only played 4 or 5 games. But this year for Devontae Smith, 81 receptions, 1,066 yards, 13.2 average, and then 7 touchdowns. So this year was a little bit less than Mike Williams, but that was 2 years ago for Mike Williams. And I had to say that because the past 2 seasons he hasn't played full seasons. You realize he played 3 games this year? 13 last year?
So this is what I'm saying, though. If a guy's healthy, that's where I'm picking him. Like,
yeah.
Healthy and health in the whole,
I named you stats 3 years ago because of health.
I know, but he was a dog.
He was a dog 3 years ago.
Okay, last year.
Yeah, 3 years ago, Derrick Henry ran for 2,000.
Remember the catch he had last year? Wait, what? What'd you say?
I said 3 years ago is a big difference. Derrick Henry ran for 2,000 3 years ago. Now he's retiring. 2020 he ran for 2,000.
Who's a better running back? Derrick Henry or Nick Chubb?
Pound for pound, I would personally pick Nick Chubb.
Okay. I was ready to start something. I just wanted to start something for fun.
Get a little devious lick in.
I would be wrong.
No, I could have picked anybody wrong, and then he would have just picked the other side no matter what.
Okay. Those are my breakouts.
Yeah, give me my breakouts, bro.
So let me hear your breakouts.
Okay. I'm feeling juicy. Okay. So, I told you already, I have Garrett Wilson as well. Give him A-Rod. I think he can do similar things to Devontae Adams type beat. Mm-hmm. So, that'll be fun to see. Hear me out. This is where I get in more little fantasy land. So, breakout. I think people are sleeping on DJ Moore too. DJ Moore had a 1,300-yard season, which is pretty crazy. Give him Caleb Williams. I'm telling you right now he's going for 1,500. I'm promising you it.
Okay.
So, that is going to be... I mean, it's not really a breakout, though, going from 1,300 to 1,500. It's not really a breakout. But I think at the end of next season, we're all going to be like, is DJ Moore a top 5? I think that's what we're going to be saying. You know what I mean? I think we're going to be because yards-wise, I think he's top 10 for yards. Or somewhere around there.
That's the thing, though. He's so consistent where it's
I know.
Can he get out of the consistency?
That's what I mean.
Boom.
Yeah. Because it's the same thing for Scary Terry for me. They both had mid quarterbacks at the best. So it's I want to see what they can do if they have a great quarterback. So I think if DJ Moore gets Caleb, I think he can push for 1,500, which isn't really a breakout. But I think we look at him more as, is he a top 5? So that'll be fun to see. Next thing I got is you said Christian Watson.
Before we go to your next,
yes,
I'm going to read off DJ Moore's yards for his last.
This past year. Was it 1,300 or am I just chatting?
No, it was 1,300.
Okay.
It was almost near 1,400.
Sheesh.
So,
man, bad.
Let me tell you, ready?
Real bad man.
Dude's drooling over DJ Moore. Okay, hold on. His first year, his rookie year, 800 yards.
Okay.
Then he had 1,175, 1,193 his next, 1,157. So this is consistent.
That's crazy.
800 last year.
Okay.
Then went up to almost 1,400 this year.
Wow.
So like that's where I'm at with him. Where it's like,
wow,
if he him and Terry are just consistent.
I know.
That's why we always bring it up.
Yeah.
But in Mike Evans, holy crap, like consistent as whatever's given to them, they just make freaking nice things out of it. So with Caleb Williams as a rookie, though, you really think he can get up to 1,500?
Yeah, I do. Because I like
where's your mark where like that's too many yards? And don't be like 2,000, but like be like
if he got over 16, I would truly be like, what is happening? You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I think he can get a cool 1,450 minimum.
Yep.
And then like push the 1,500 range.
Okay.
But once it gets over like 1,600, I'm just like, ain't nobody expect this. Yeah,
man. Yeah. No, it's about right. So, all right, who's your next?
A breakout. I got actually the other Packers receiver. I got Jaden Reed. I think Jaden Reed gonna go crazy.
Oh, dude, we've been watching him so much this year. Why have we been watching so many Packers games? Holy crap!
I don't know.
Because we be watching it and we're like, yeah, he's gonna be.
Yeah, for sure.
He's gonna be nice.
And man, because towards the end of the season, man, it looked like Jordan Love was low key favoring him more. You know what I mean? Because just this year alone, which is a pretty good rookie campaign. 793 yards, 64 receptions, 8 touchdowns. That's a pretty good rookie year. So if he broke out to like a cool 12, I would be happy with that. What you looking at?
You won't believe this. There's no way. This is a lie.
What?
Hold on.
Is Jaden Reed not a rookie?
No, he's a rookie. Oh, okay. He's a rookie. No, everything you're saying is correct.
Okay.
I'm just realizing something right now, which I think is a lie.
What? Jaden Reed dropped 200 yesterday?
Jaden Reed had 0 yards, 0 catches, and 0 touchdowns. He was targeted 3 times yesterday with the blowout against the Cowboys.
Oh,
great heaven. He wasn't even used, and they almost put a 50-piece on him. Okay.
All right.
But continue.
Yeah, so that's another breakout for me. If I can see him go from, let's just say, 800 to 1,200, I think that's a great year. And I think, I'm not going to lie, when are we going to start talking about the fact that the Packers only produce good quarterbacks?
I think they're already talking.
You think they're talking?
I'm sitting here
because, bro,
I'm sitting here
not rookie quarterback. First year starting, Jordan Love sends the Cowboys home.
Do you realize how they're gradually getting... Because we can agree.
That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying, like,
that was.
I think it's just hilarious because from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers, it was like, I think Rodgers is better than Brett Favre.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
It's dumb close. Did you just break your thing? Brett Favre was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, like, Aaron Rodgers was sticking Aaron Rodgers. 4 MVPs, bro.
That's true.
Dog.
I don't know what's in that organization.
I don't know. But I think, like, me personally, I think, I don't know. I'm getting, like, a weird spot with Jordan Love. Like, at the beginning, I was like, bro, I don't know if he could, like, replace a Rod like that. But, like, playoffs, wild card victory.
What I thought Mac Jones would have done with Brady is what Jordan Love is doing with Aaron Rodgers. And it's actually ticking me off.
Yes. But here's my thing.
Yeah.
This is perfect example of, can we draft a quarterback and let him sit under a stinking veteran for like 2 years and then he can go start? Because
you're into that?
Me personally, yes. Okay. I mean, unless you're a stinking poverty franchise.
Yeah.
Like the Patriots right now, like you have to go draft a good quarterback and stinking get it done.
What kind of sneak this is that?
No, more like if you're like the Falcons, can't really do that.
This is what I'm doing.
What?
We draft Jane Daniels. I send him the facility of the Packers location on his phone. Be like, meet us in Green Bay.
Yeah.
And then he'll walk through there, be great, and then come to New England. Because they're doing something, dude. Like there's something that's going on. It's not the same coach. It's not.
It's unbelievable.
It's not anybody.
And this right here is this. Jordan Love is a perfect example as to why I'm not really giving up on Zach Wilson quite yet. quite yet. But I also think the Jets have given up on their quarterbacks way too fast in the beginning. I say it all the time. I wish we kept Sam Darnold. I agree with that. I wish we kept Sam Darnold the entire time.
Okay.
Because after like the 3 quarterbacks we've drafted, the past like 3 rookie ones, I like Sam Darnold the most. But all right, Jordan Love crazy, bro. Dude, you want to hear some stats, bro?
For who? Jordan Love?
Jordan Love.
I know 33 touchdowns.
32 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 4,159 yards, 96.1 rating.
Yeah.
And then 64% percentage completion.
Listen, NFC North.
Do you think he's taking over?
Another 20 years. Just be patient. Straight up. The Lions, enjoy the victory.
Yeah.
Because,
he coming. He coming.
He going to San Fran to beat them, and then you guys somehow...
Bro, and then if Jaden Reed keep working on the craft, bro, Rapskis.
If Jordan... Okay, we'll move on to that with our recaps, but I want to hear the rest of your list.
Okay. I had one more, and I'm not going to lie, I can't remember where it went. Okay. You know what? We can just go on, and I can just say it later if I think of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, you know what? I had 3. Yeah, DJ Moore, Garrett Wilson, and Jaden Reed. You know,
interesting.
Let's just rock
Very
with that.
interesting.
Oh, I mean, if I wanted to piggyback off my Falcons take, I think if they can get a quarterback, I want Kyle Pitts to go back to like the 1,000 range, bro. I think he can do it.
See, I'm on the other receiver. I'm on Drake
London.
I think...
I mean, who says Drake London can't get a cool 13 and Kyle Pitts can't get a cool 1,000?
I know you're right, but Bijan's sitting there I need the ball.
Well, I know. Bijan could get a cool, if Bijan... Ideal world. Let me just fantasize right now. Yeah. If Drake London could get a cool 13, Kyle Pitts can get a cool 1,000, and then Bijan got a cool 1,300 rushing, 600 receiving.
You know who this reminds me of? Do you want to make a quarterback real comfortable? You put Michael Penix to the Falcons. He's already comfortable with 2 great wide receivers and a running back.
Can I say something kind of outrageous right now?
I mean, we got Mike's hot. Why not?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they are to be hot. What the Falcons' offensive core is looking like, I'm kind of getting some 49ers action. Am I not? Young.
Okay.
Young. Just solid players that have potential. 3 young players that have potential. No,
it's not that. It's Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is going into his 4th year, dude. Can you believe that? He's going into his 4th year. And we've seen...
I know, and he's had a burger throwing to him for the past 3 years. I'm telling you, me throwing with my opposite hand is better than stinking Desmond Ritter, bruh. Listen, oh, my goodness.
Well, I know. So this is what I'm thinking.
And honestly, here's my opinion. Not too many tight ends have multiple 1,000-yard seasons. We look at Travis Kelce now, and we just think he's the stinking... he's a wide receiver out there.
Yeah.
But, if a true tight end gets more than, 4,000-yard seasons... that's a fantastic career, bro. Yeah. And the fact he's got 1 right now.
I know.
So, I mean, it's not that bad.
I know, but it's just
because
Travis Kelce is he's a mastermind. I don't think I actually know Kyle Pitts is not a mastermind. He's just an athletic freak.
Yeah, he's just a unit.
That eventually goes away.
Yeah.
With age. So,
yeah. I think Kyle Pitts could... Obviously not on Travis Kelce's level, but I think he could do something similar with a career like that, where he's more of a hybrid guy, not really full tight end and in the dirt, but he could be a cool, fun option. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
where
100%.
7 years down the line, he's still a good receiver.
Yeah,
but it's not that he's the fastest, but he just knows how to get open. You know what I mean?
No, I know. It's.
I just want to. I can't stand watching talent go to waste because other pieces aren't being filled.
Well, this is
that
thing,
drives me up the wall, bro.
I don't want to watch the NFC South anymore. I just don't. I would rather do anything else but watch the NFC South. So, with that being said, we do have some recaps.
Okay.
We had a game in Houston.
Oh, yeah. We
And
had a
Houston
game.
did not have a problem.
No,
The only team that had a problem was the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Cleveland, listen up. I put money on you guys. I thought, it was already kind of a bad day for me. You know what I mean?
It?
It was. It was a rough day.
Man,
I was like, you know what? Football's on. It's 4:30 on a Saturday. I'm not doing anything. It's great. I'll watch this.
bro.
CJ Stroud came out, slapped you guys around, sat back on the bench. The defense came out, slapped you guys around.
2 pick sixes back to back is crazy, though.
I was waiting for D'Amico Ryans to put on some pads. Like, at that point, it was like, oh, it's like 67-2. Oh, yeah, let me get out there and put some freaking pads on. This is when I knew we were going to lose the game. When I say we, yes, it's the team that I put money on. It's who we are. Okay. When D'Amico said, I'm trying to get my get back from Flacco beating the Texans in 2013.
Crazy.
Dude, it was 10 years ago.
I know. Homie took it way too personal.
And he was like, another one. But it's over. Another one. But D'Amico, I said another one. Keep scoring.
I bet.
45-14 Texans. Nico Collins is so dang good.
Yeah, can I do something completely outrageous right now?
Yeah, why not?
I think CJ Stroud is the only quarterback that can rival Patrick Mahomes when it comes to pound for pound best quarterback in the league. After this year. I'm not going to completely glaze his rookie year quite yet.
I thought about that. I was like, who's the best quarterbacks in the playoffs right now?
It's that boy. It's that boy. You know what? I was thinking about today.
You want to hear something?
I was doing some glazing today because I was like, bro, CJ Stroud is on a different level. I don't think anybody understands how much of a poverty organization this was last year because we're just masking it with how good this kid is. Mm-hmm. But Davis Mills was the starter last year. Do we remember watching the Texans just be absolute garbage all last year?
No, I remember.
And the fact that in 1 year, their roster is basically the same, pretty close to it. They just draft one kid that has so much confidence and plays like a baller. They go 10-7, completely make fools out of the Cleveland Browns.
So, I'll bring this up.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud and Jordan Love both threw for 16 for 21. Jordan Love threw for 272 yards and 3 touchdowns. CJ Stroud threw for 274 yards and 3 touchdowns. Same exact stat line.
Yeah. Both perfect passer ratings. Unbelievable.
That's the future, dude.
I mean,
it's the
when
future.
You think about it,
it's exciting.
It's CJ Stroud's rookie year, first year.
I know. I mean, it is Jordan Love's.
If you have 3 years to stick and study Aaron Rodgers, you better come out slinging. I mean,
Zach. So, I'm not gonna lie.
Nico Collins is that boy.
I really don't think there's a better quarterback in the playoffs right now
than CJ Stroud. I 100% agree. And you know what the issue is?
Lamar.
What? No, I'm picking CJ Stroud over everybody right now. To be honest.
But
the issue right now for everybody else in the playoffs is because the Texans actually believe they belong.
See,
like I guarantee you, there's nobody in the Texans locker room right now that's like, man, I don't know if we can do it. Like they're all like, nah, we got this.
Well, they're gonna figure it out real soon.
I'm telling you right now, I'm like, I just wouldn't be surprised right now if the Texans. All right, hear me out. Let's just, you know what? Let's just go into a complete fantasy land. If the Texans win the Super Bowl, how fast do you think people are gonna hop on the CJ Stroud train saying he's the GOAT? First year start, rookie, Super Bowl. Because he's playing like that dude right now.
If the Bills, which they're going to beat the Steelers.
Yeah, for sure.
They play the Ravens next week.
The Bills do?
No, the Texans play the Ravens.
Bro, I'm telling you, if I was the Ravens, I'd be scared.
The Ravens already beat the Texans in M&T.
I mean,
week 1.
The Cleveland Browns have the best passer defense.
They have the second best defense.
Who?
Ravens have the best defense.
I'm pretty sure overall. I think yes.
Overall, yes.
I'm pretty sure passer when it comes to like passing, I'm pretty sure the Browns have the best one.
And the Browns have the best blitzing defense as well.
Correct.
So that's where one complements the other kind of deal. But
even if like the Ravens have I know the Ravens have the best defense by far, but if the Browns are 2, and CJ Stroud just put on that masterclass.
Well, dude, this is what I'm thinking, right? Like, yeah, I know. This is the one thing I'm
45-14,
dude. Hold on. When I saw every throw going out of his hand, and you knew it was going to be completed.
It's a dot.
But like, do you ever watch football? Sometimes you're like, that's going to be completed, and you already know. He made one missed throw on Nico Collins in the deep ball there, threw it like a yard over Nico Collins' head, and I'm sitting there like, I was like, no, and he missed. I was like, oh, thank God. You know what? How else I've been like that with when, like, I know that feeling. How people used to feel like that with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Where people are like, no, and they're like, oh,
you just see him wind up, bro, for like a 40-yarder, and you're just like,
that's a completion.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, this is how this feels. And now I'm sitting here like,
when I was thinking about it,
I want to see Houston go to Baltimore in a cold weather game. I want to see if CJ Stroud can go against the weather and play decent. I'm not asking him to play well in the cold. Yeah. I think that says a lot, though. You know what I mean?
I agree because of the other game that we'll talk about, but I'm telling you right now, the talk after this year, if they beat the Ravens and lost in the Super Bowl, the talk's still going to be crazy.
Oh, it still will be, for sure.
Because I can't believe how good he is. It's like the same feeling I get from Patrick Mahomes. It really is. Where I'm just like, he's on a completely different level than everybody else. Because CJ Stroud doesn't turn the ball over ever. 5 interceptions in the entire year as a rookie. And then every time you throw the ball, like you were saying, I'm just like, if that's not in the breadbasket, it's overthrown by maybe a yard. Other than that, it's a dot. Perfectly in stride every time in the breadbasket. I'm just like, this is insane.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Before we move on.
What?
Before we move on.
Yeah.
There's a few more things we got to talk about in this game. Joe Flacco. What the was that, dude?
Well, I mean,
like, dude.
I mean,
he was being tackled,
and then launched a grenade.
Looked at the football, and it was just like, and I was like, you could see the ball midair from the side. I'm like, that's not going out of bounds, and all I saw was like, wow, thanks. I'm like, and then he starts running back, and I'm like, there goes my money.
Like, if you're that defender, do you like question if the play is still going if it was that bad? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, am I playing right now?
I was so down bad. I was like, where's the flag? You know what I mean? It was like so bad. And I'm like, they're holding somewhere, right? And then it's like they kick the PAT. I was like, there's still a flag, right? They kick it. I'm like, all right.
That's amazing.
So I lost money.
But so yes, we were both wrong with this because I think we both said Browns, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we
both said yeah.
But
go ahead.
I'm not really surprised by the 2 interceptions by Flacco, just because we know who he is. He's he don't care. He's gonna sling it no matter what type deal. But I thought he was gonna get like a cool 3 passing touchdowns and 2 interceptions. You know what I mean? Like, I would have been cool with that.
Yeah.
And I don't think the outcome of the game would have been different, but I think it would have been a whole lot closer if those 2 pick sixes weren't thrown. Even if they were picks, even if they were picks, I think the score would have been a lot different. Just because I think after the second one, bro, I think everybody on the Browns was just like, why are we here? You know what I mean? If you throw back-to-back pick sixes, I don't even want to walk on the field, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Christian Harris with that pick, though, like, stared at Joe. I'm just going to call him Joe. He didn't, Joe.
Joe, yeah.
Joe Schmo, literally.
That's crazy.
And he is just quick to the ball. Like, last year, drafting his development, he looks good. It's on the up and up, dude. Mm-hmm. And this was without Jimmy Ward, one of their key corners, right?
Yeah.
This is my only thing, though. Like, Derek Stingley, I can't tell if he's good. He is a top 3 pick from last year's draft. Yes.
Yeah.
He was drafted right before Sauce Gardner.
Yes.
I can't tell if he's good or not, dude.
Yeah.
Like here, I'm just gonna look at the roster real quick because it's just really confusing. And let's look. Derek Stingley. Okay, he had a pretty good. Wow. Hold on. So in 2022, rookie year, he had five. He had 5 deflections.
Okay.
He had 1 interception. This year, he had. Hold on. This year, he had 5 interceptions, 13 pass deflections. So it's better. I think it's just he had a sleeper year. I really do believe he had a sleeper year, and like no one's talking about. I mean, I guess the expectations are there, right? But my gosh, dude, it's just going on the up and up for this team.
Yeah,
and they have the 23rd pick.
Yeah,
I have not seen the Houston Texans.
What's their rookie? Is it their defensive tackle? Like,
Will Anderson?
Is it Will Anderson?
Yeah, the defensive end, right?
Yes.
Yes. What about him?
Monster.
I know.
Just a monster.
I know. He's scary, dude.
Yeah.
Like
it's him.
He's scary.
Yeah, it's him.
To see the Texans have hold on.
He can be a problem, bro.
The Texans have the 23rd pick from the Browns, but they would have actually had the 26th pick because they traded to the Cardinals. For Will Anderson.
Yeah.
So they traded up for Will Anderson, giving the Cardinals that pick. We were like, oh, the Cardinals just fleeced. The Cardinals are getting a late first-round pick. And if they beat the Baltimore Ravens, they go up like 2.
Yeah.
And they're getting a 28th pick, 29th pick. Maybe
I don't think they really care, though.
31st, 32nd pick.
I don't think they really
if
care.
You know what I'm trying to say here, 31st, 32nd pick. Because they're...
Winning the Super Bowl?
Yeah, So that was...
Man,
clamps. Absolute clamps. We knew the Browns were serviceable at offense, but we were more depending on
the defense.
But all right, let's move on to the Saturday night game. It was the Chiefs 26, Miami Dolphins 7. Can you please slap me in the face next time the Dolphins play in the cold and be like,
You said Dolphins?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying next time when the Dolphins play in cold weather, say, Keegan, you put $1 million on that game, and I'll be like, right, we talked about this because I got to do it. They're like 0-8, 0-9.
Yeah, Tua is
under the 30-degree weather.
Yeah. Like I think I saw a thing. Tua's like 0 for 6 in like his college and NFL career, minus 40 degrees. Like under 40 degrees, Tua is 0-6 in his career, which is crazy.
This is just horrible.
So,
it's just horrible for Tua, dude. I hate it.
Yeah, like I thought the weather was going to play a factor in it, but not that big of a factor. Because I'm not going to lie, Patrick Mahomes didn't look really phased.
No, this was and he managed this game. I don't think there was
my breakout guy. I think Rashee Rice breakout.
I think he already broke out.
You think so?
I think this is everyone
938.
That's for a rookie behind Travis Kelce, having more receiving yards than Travis Kelce.
I don't think he has more.
How many did you say?
938. I think Travis Kelce ended with like 955 or something like that.
Yep, he has 50. He has 50 less yards than Kelce.
Yeah,
but he had a late blossom.
Yeah, but I mean, like I'm talking like Rashee Rice, 1400.
Okay. I could see it. No, I could see that.
Because
I can 100%
he only started 8 of the games, bro.
Oof.
He started 8 games.
At 900 yards.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
So I think if coming out second years of doing all of it, that was who my 4th pick was.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway.
I think the Chiefs are they back? Like, we know the defense is there.
And it kind of ticks me off. Well, because I don't like... Did they just get in? Yeah, they
just got in.
Oh, crap, bro. Do we have a game? Do we have a game on the hands?
Plus 13 Steelers. Let's do it. Come on now.
But if Rashee Rice can get you 100, a minimum 100, and Travis Kelce can get you minimum 60, everybody's got a problem. Everybody's got a serious problem, bro.
Yeah. And I know it's... I think the Chiefs defense is
It's
dang good.
so good.
It's like Trent McDuffie, when they drafted him, I was like, okay, we'll see how he works out. He's been looking great. Willie Gay's been going crazy. Nick Bolton has been going crazy.
Nick Bolton is so slapped on, bro.
He's lightning quick for a linebacker, dude. Who else am I trying to think about? L'Jarius Sneed is he just pisses off wide receivers.
Bro, you see him stinking jam Tyreek into the ground?
Hold on.
Crazy.
Did he jam him to the ground or did... Because I've seen both sides. I
think he slipped because of the jamming.
Okay.
But I think it was mainly slippage.
Yeah.
Because I think he also slipped too.
Okay.
So
I didn't see that. Well, maybe I did, but like I didn't peep. I was just like, dang, Tyreek's on the ground. But
yeah,
that's bold, dude.
Yeah.
And that type
and then
of
like
weather,
after the play, like they both were pushing each other, and like Snead was like, "Yeah, that's why I'm out." I was just like, "What the heck?
oh my gosh,
You're doing that to number one receiver in the league is crazy."
Oh wait, we didn't. I'll talk about it when we get to that game. But Pacheco looked great.
89 yards in the cold, bruh. That's crazy.
And like
in a tutty.
That footing is just tough.
I know.
It's tough. Did you see that they didn't cover the one side of the end zone properly and it was all ice?
Yeah. I don't know.
Dude, that is like an advantage. Like if I was me, I'd be like, I want my opponent to have that end zone.
Oh.
Would you rather have them had that end zone in the first or third or second or fourth?
I would want them to have it in the second or third and fourth.
No. It's only first and third or second and fourth.
Oh, second and fourth.
Really?
For sure.
I feel like I'd want it in the first and third. Create an injury. I know that's horrible. It's horrible to say, but I'm not. If someone gets hurt late game and beats us, I'm like, man. But if we take out a guy first quarter, it's like,
I guess.
That's two different ways. I know what you're thinking over there. Because like you're thinking maybe
because they got to finish that way. Yeah,
know,
they got to finish the game.
I know. I want my ankle. So like, let's move on. I think I looked at you. I looked you straight in the face multiple times. It was like, Chiefs 4.5. Take it. Did I not?
You did.
I did.
Did you tease her into like a 12?
I didn't put any money on it. I wanted you to do it. What did you do with the fiver? Let's let the fans know what you did with the fiver that I gave you, the winning parlay.
I missed. The parlay. All right, I'll let everybody know the parlay.
Let's hear it. Then we'll move on.
So my prediction was. So here's my reasoning.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was going to be like -30, -20 with the wind chill.
Okay.
Here's my theory. I thought that Tua and Patrick Mahomes were going to both go lower than they're expected. I was right about Tua, and I was right about Nick. So here's the whole thing. I had four legs. Tyreek Hill over 60.5 yards. He had 62. So that was crazy. That was like a weird deal though. That was like a weird like limited time deal that I got.
Okay. Tua
lower than 231 yards. Way lower. 190 yards or 199. Nico Collins higher than 74.5 yards. He had 86. So I hit that. Patrick Mahomes, I said to get lower than 243 yards because the cold. That was my reasoning. He had 262. So
you're bold, dude. You're bold. It was bold because I would have probably I wouldn't even messed with Tyreek, honestly. Like what? I know 62.5 is crazy, but like. That game, I would just put money on the game. But I like the. So what was it gonna pay out?
5. It was gonna be like 60.
Dang.
Yeah.
I would have put it down too. I'll be like, so. Okay.
Hitting devious legs, bro.
Let's move on. You ready? Yeah. The evening game of Sunday was the Packers 48, Cowboys 32. Mike McCarthy, you're jobless.
Yeah, he gone.
Dude, halfway through the game, I'm telling you right now, he was not looking at that playbook.
No.
He was like, Indeed.com is hiring, dude. I'm telling you.
Does anybody need a management job?
Walmart, are you hiring? Like, and also, I told one of my buddies, I was like, there's a chance at halftime Jerry Jones fires Mike McCarthy and goes and coaches him himself. Like they go up in the booth, they look and zoom up, and he's not down. And he's like, "Where's Jerry Jones?" And he's on
like
the field.
walking down. Like you hear like Cold Stone, like all Steve Austin music. He's just like, what the heck?
I'm telling you, dude. So Jordan Love looked great.
Yeah.
Dak's a fraud. I know. CD, I feel bad for you, dude. Get out of there. Get up out of there.
CD got to go.
Get up out of there. I'm telling you right now.
Here's my thing. There's a lot of teams that, like, I know the Cowboys hump is like 29 years or whatever it is, but
yeah,
there's a lot of teams that can't get over the hump. What is the deciding factor? Because like Cowboys walked in with one of a top 5 defense. You think top 10 at least for sure?
Top
5, yeah,
top 5.
And you're letting Green Bay drop 48. So it's just like, do you think it's a Dak issue? Do you think Dak will ever win a championship?
You want to hear what I think?
Yeah.
Cowboy culture.
You think so? You think it's just a curse?
I saw the game start and I go, the cycle will continue. They're amazing. Super Bowl champs. They do great in the regular season. First playoff game, they go back to garbage, and we just do this every year. Every year.
I'm not going to lie, though. I truly thought that the way everybody was playing, if Dak even had a decent game and no turnovers, I think they would have just won it all
the
whole way. But here we are.
Not him, man. Aaron Jones 3 touchdowns.
Dude, what's crazy is like if Dak played the second half of the fourth quarter the entire game, like,
do you know how many touchdowns Aaron Jones has in the last 2 games playing the Cowboys?
I know. It's like 6, ain't it?
7. 7 touchdowns? Cowboys, if you need a D lineman.
Like, if you told me Dak finished that game with 403 yards, I wouldn't believe you. It's insane.
Put me in.
I also think Tony Pollard's a singing joke.
Tony Pollard. You know what I also think about the Cowboys as well?
What?
I also think the Cowboys, their second string running backs are always better than the starters.
You think so?
Zeke, right? Tony Pollard looks better. Tony Pollard, Rico Dowdell looks better. Like, I might be crazy, but to me, from the eye view, did not think anything of the Dallas run game. Preston Smith, okay. Tony Pollard got pushed, said something to Preston Smith, and then the camera zoomed in on Preston Smith's face when Preston Smith was talking to Tony Pollard. Funniest thing he said. It was very vulgar, but it was... dude, it was so funny. He looked at him, he was like, I can't say it. I'm going to get freaking... I can't say it. But it was absolutely hilarious because they put his face on the screen. Yeah. He said it, and then they, like, took it off.
Well, that's going to be the worst, like, thing if you're a cameraman. You're just like, let me get, like, the best shot of the game. And then he just starts screaming, like, just swearing at the
like, the camera's like this. Like, this is my time.
Yeah.
I'm on I'm on air.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Literally.
Man, are you serious?
Like, he was only going to have, like, 3 seconds of stinking... like showtime, like that close, you know what I mean? And then just ruined it. Yeah, gone.
Listen, Packers are playing the 49ers next. Niners. What does that mean?
So I think about it 2 sides. If I'm the Niners, I'm a little scared. What?
Niners -10 right now?
Packers.
Say whatever you want.
Packers.
Say whatever you want.
Packers.
Say whatever you want, dude. I don't care how much money I'm losing. Keep talking. Go ahead. Keep talking.
What?
Keep talking.
Are you putting the Packers plus 10?
Yeah.
10.5? Okay.
I might do plus 17 in a teaser. You're not scoring more than 17, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, if I'm the Niners, I'm looking at this like a little bit like, do we have a problem on our hands?
I'm like, is that damn Aaron Rodgers on the Packers?
Well, I saw all those memes too. It was just like, bro, Jordan Love playing like this guy right now, and it's Aaron Rodgers dropping like 400 on the Cowboys. But, yeah, 49ers, dude, I'd be looking scared. Also, if I was the Green Bay Packers defense, I'd also be looking like, how do we stop this juggernaut? You know what I mean? So, that'll be a different story. But, we'll talk about that next pod as well. But, do you have anything to add for this Cowboys-Packers game? Or just probably the most disappointing, embarrassing loss of all time for the Cowboys? The last time they lost at home, just in general, last time they lost at home was week 1 of 2022. So they were on, what would that be, like an 18-game home winning streak? Embarrassing.
Man. Honestly, dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's always going to be the cycle until they have a new quarterback.
I agree.
Until they have a top 3 locked in quarterback, always be the Cowboys.
Like CJ Stroud on the Cowboys.
Just imagine.
Wow.
Even if they had Josh Allen, Joe Burrow,
yeah, 100%.
Like Lamar on the Cowboys.
Huh?
Dude, CeeDee Lamb wouldn't even be touching the ball.
I know.
It'd just be run play, but like it would still be fun to watch. So that game's out of the way. Okay.
Yeah.
Last game here. Stafford goes back to Detroit. The Lions win 24-23. What did you think about the owner saying they didn't want any Matthew Stafford jerseys and them booing Matt Stafford out of the tunnel? I want to hear what your thoughts are.
On the fact that he didn't want to bash Matt Stafford. That's what you're saying.
Well, the owner didn't allow any fans
I know.
to wear his old jersey.
Oh.
His number 9 Lions jersey.
Oh.
And they booed him out of the tunnel.
Oh, they booed him out of the tunnel. I thought you said they didn't allow fans to. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on those two things?
Whack and whack.
Okay. Because I was like, the dude made them way better than what they should have been.
Yeah.
Did they just score?
Yeah, they just scored. Buffalo Bills 30 to Pittsburgh 17. But, yeah, I agree. Extremely whack.
It is, right?
Because the guy gave you his all for, 9 years?
Yeah.
Like something crazy.
He made the best single-year season for a wide receiver. Oh, my gosh. Khalil Shakir. Oh, my gosh.
He that dude.
Steelers got to go home. Hold on. Oh. 38, wrap it up. Dude, 38, take it off. Take the jersey off. Give it to Mike Tomlin. Say, I appreciate my opportunity here. Hit the waiver. The UFL's calling.
I thought they missed.
I needed that. If he missed, I would have been so happy. So
they're going to come down and hit a field goal, trust.
You think so?
No.
Come on, man. Don't do that. I need you to be on my side. So here's my thing, right?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, that's just whack to me.
Right?
100%.
Okay. Because I'm not a huge fan of like giving the whole big applaud. You know, like a moment of applaud.
Yeah, like, I would never do that.
That's what I wouldn't do. But the whole booing and then no staff, I feel like if everyone wore a Matt Stafford's Lions jersey,
fire,
that would have been so cool.
Fire, to be honest.
Because we were talking about last pod where it's like if Matt Stafford throws a touchdown, it's like that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But then if the Lions score, it's like that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So like you're winning all the time.
If it was me personally, I probably would have done a separate Matthew Stafford walkout. Yeah, I mean,
really?
Yeah.
Like his own walkout?
Well, like he walked out last.
Yep.
I probably would have done like the cliche and now
see
he's back in town. You know what I mean?
Something
like that.
Funny?
What?
So they showed a guy with a Matt Stafford jersey. Lions jersey. I was like, that's what's up. Like someone's going against it. He turns around and there's duct tape on the last name, and it says Jamo. Jameson Williams, New Jersey. Oh, like that's just crazy. But anyway, except for that, like the gameplay of it, the Lions look like they struggled. Like it should have been way out of the game. Shouldn't have even been close, in my opinion. Puka, you just can't stop Puka.
Yeah.
We can get in terms of that.
Dude, and after the first half, I was like, dude, this game's going to end in like the high 30s, like 40s, dude.
Yeah. And
then, like, whatever was happening in the locker room at halftime, they were like, we're buckling down on defense. Like, we know what we're seeing, like, buckle down. So, and then only seeing 9 points in the second half off of field goals. Oh, my.
Yuck.
So,
absolute yuck.
But, yeah, I thought it was going to be a much higher scoring game.
What was I going to say? So, this is what I'm looking at now.
Yeah.
Dave Montgomery signed a 3-year deal with the Lions. This means you get Dave Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs for the next 2 years after this season. Dude. And they signed him like 3-year, $15 million.
I know.
Like, that is the best running back duo I've seen in a long time.
I'm not going to lie. The only team that can really, like, the only person that can stop the Lions from succeeding is Jared Goff. If Jared Goff has one, like, even mid-game, dude, I'm telling you, it's wraps.
I don't believe that's the case, dude. I think it's the defense.
I don't think so.
Like, the defense, dude, they're so great against the run, but you pass on them, they'll...
Because I feel like if Jared Goff plays 80% of what he can do, the Lions can put up 30 no matter what.
Yeah.
So, but if he plays even like mid, bro, I think it's wraps for him.
So the update on my little parlay here, it was plus 16.
Was it?
Not plus 13. So I'm feeling a lot better.
So you're cool.
I think. But the Bills, I feel like the
Bills are not going to come back down and try and score.
Have you ever met Sean McDermott?
Yes.
He's like, Josh, you do whatever you want, buddy. We're winning this game. He'll be like,
John.
Diggs.
Yeah.
Davis.
I know.
Fake knee. Fake knee for the streaks. For real,
That'd be the most devious thing ever. Gabe Davis like streaking down the sideline.
He's like, hey. No, he walks up. It's a fake knee. And then he walks up to him and he's like, great game. And then just runs past him. So, okay. The Lions look a little shaky. The Lions either play the Bucks or the Eagles upcoming right now for us. We will be watching that game.
Think we play the Bucks.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude.
I know.
There is no chance that the Eagles win. There's just no chance.
No A.J. Brown.
No A.J. Brown.
No Sidney Brown.
I'm telling you right now, there's not a chance that the Eagles win.
At home.
And then I'm gonna hear a cold Jason Kelce retirement right after the game. I think both of them will do. I think both of them retire no matter what this year.
Travis Kelce did say he wants to come back next year.
I don't believe it.
Okay, so he's lying. So,
yeah.
That's what we got for the wild card.
I mean, what happens if Derrick Henry just dips on the Titans and plays this for someone else?
Yikes. Okay, so do we have anything else? I think it was a really good wild card.
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought the games were like fun to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, like Cowboys game was fun to watch just because it was just like, whoa, what's going on?
Right.
And then like the Rams and Lions, it was just like, who's gonna win this?
Right.
Who's gonna win?
For real.
And then like the Dolphins Chiefs, I was like, this is kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. But then like the Texans game, I was just like, CJ Stroud is my dad.
Papa. So
let me in your pouch.
Okay. The sneak disses right now are going crazy.
I'm hitting you with the craziest jabs right now.
Yeah, for real. So that's basically all we have for Wild Card Weekend. Any last thoughts before we get up out of here?
Not really. Besides, Bucks are going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So
now, how insane would that be?
Someone take his mic away. My gosh. That would be fun. A little Baker action.
Dude, Baker, bro, instantly inserts himself into a top 5 quarterback.
Baker and Lamar back at it. He's like, new team, buddy. I'm not the Browns no more. So that's basically all we got. So we will see you guys Thursday, and we hope you have a good little 2-day break before that. So we will see you then.
See you.